Commander. Come. Any word on Lee? Not yet. My apologies. I've been distracted. Supply caravans meant for the camp have gone missing. I suspect treachery. A traitor named Benjamin Church, recently released from prison, has vanished as well.
I recognize that name.
Are surely related. What was his crime? He was caught sending letters to the Loyalists, detailing our troop strength.
Should have executed him.
He claimed it was a scare tactic, that we might avoid war. A poor lie. I will find Church for you. Why? What reason have you told? Does it matter? As you wish. We've received reports of trouble along the southern road. Might be he's responsible. I suggest you begin your search there.
Hello, horsies. Looks like it's up here. This is a trap, isn't it? Kind of figures. Hi, Hatham.
Father. Connor, any last words? Wait. A poor choice.
Come to check up on Church? Make sure he'd stolen enough for your British brothers?
Benjamin Church is no brother of mine. No more than the Redcoats or their idiot king. Oh, I expected naivete, but this... The Templars do not fight for the crown. We seek the same as you, boy. Freedom, justice, independence.
Control.
But what?
Johnson, Pitcairn, Hickey. They sought to steal land, to sack towns, to murder George Washington.
Johnson sought to own the land, that we might keep it safe. Pitcairn aimed to encourage diplomacy, which you cocked up thoroughly enough to start a goddamn war. Hickey? George Washington is a wretched leader. He's lost nearly every battle in which he's taken part. The man's racked with uncertainty and insecurity. Only look at Valley Forge to know my words are true. We're all better off without him. Look, much as I'd love to spar with you, Benjamin Church's mouth is as big as his ego. You clearly want the supplies he's stolen. I want him punished. Our interests are aligned.
What do you propose?
A truce. Perhaps some time together might do us good. You are my son, after all, and might still be saved from your ignorance. I can kill you now, if you prefer. Excellent. Shall we be off?
Do you even know where Benjamin Church has gone?
I'm afraid not. I'd hoped to ambush him when he or one of his men returned here. It seems I'm too late. They've come and cleared the place out.
I may be able to track him. There was a wagon here, slowly weighed down as they loaded the supplies.
Okay, come on, no. I think I'm winning. Lol. You gotta kick him. You do him like this. See? Duh.
What is it the Templars truly seek?
Order. Purpose. Direction. No more than that. It's your lot that means to confound with this nonsense talk of freedom. Time was. The assassins professed a far more sensible goal. That of peace.
Freedom is peace.
Oh no. It's an invitation to chaos. Only look at this little revolution your friends have started. I have stood before the Continental Congress and listened to them stamp and shout. All in the name of liberty. But it is just noise.
And this is why you favor Lee?
He understands the needs of this would-be nation far better than the jobberknolls who profess to represent it.
It seems your tongue has tasted sour grapes. The people have made their choice, and it was Washington.
People chose nothing. It was done by a group of privileged cowards seeking only to enrich themselves. They convened in private and made a decision that would benefit them. Oh, they might have dressed it up with pretty words, but that does not make it true. The only difference, Connor, the only difference between myself and those you aid is that I do not feign affection.
Oh my god, we're getting a critique of democracy here? Okay, this game has a deeper level now. It seemed pretty shallow for a minute there. But there is actually something going on there. We're actually cooking with gas now. I see. Okay, so Hatham's the provocative character here. Charles Lee is just Mr. Evil. He doesn't really have a personality outside of being evil and being a Templar. Hatham's dad was an assassin? Yeah. So it does make you wonder. Does Rogue come after 4 but before 3? I guess we'll find out. Bro, I am trying to steal your shit. Fuck. He's just doing stolen valor except for an assassin. I mean, he knows the moves. He has a hidden blade. They might be, Connor's grandfathers. And that might just be the only reason why he knows. Hope I can catch up. Yeah. What's up, guys? That's inconvenient for them. Fine for me, though. I'll help him up.
pry it open. Connor? What are you up to? No, don't do that. There's no way of knowing what's on the other side.
That's really funny.
We do now.
That's the difference between Hatham and Connor. Connor is willing to take the leap of faith, which is symbolic for the Assassin's Order. Brother? What are you doing over here? What the fuck's going on? Oh yeah? Is that how we're doing this? Every time my back is turned, I swear, every time my back is turned, somebody else hits me. I'm getting tired of getting sucker punched. I am. I'm getting real tired of getting sucker punched by some random red coat. Did you just shoot me? Eat dirt.
Empty. What has Church done with the cargo?
Working my way through your nasty little tricks and traps. Clever! Some of them anyway. I'll give you credit for that. No! No!
Enough! We came here for a reason.
Different reasons, it seems.
Where are the supplies you stole?
Well, that'll teach him to not answer my questions correctly.
I ask again. Where are the supplies?
On the island beyond there. Awaiting pickup. But you've no right to it. It isn't yours.
No, not mine. Those supplies are meant for men and women who believe in something bigger than themselves. Who fight and die that one day they might be free from tyranny such as yours.
Are these the same men and women who fight with muskets forged from British steel? Who bind their wounds with bandages sewn by British hands?
Oh, man.
How convenient were they?
Oh, you exist in society, yet you criticize it.
You spin a story to excuse your crimes,
Get him, Connor.
as though you're the innocent one and they the thieves.
It's all a matter of perspective. There is no single path through life that's right and fair and does no harm. Do you truly think the crown has no cause? No right to feel betrayed? You should know better than this. As dedicated as you are to fighting Templars, who themselves see their work as just. Think on that the next time you insist your work alone befits the greater good. Your enemy would beg to differ.
would not be.
Zamanillo spina, diahne pegante ti dogaste.
Did well.
His passing was a boon for us both. Come on. I expect you'll want my help retrieving everything from the island.
Sequence 9 complete. Nice. Is that just George Washington? Just hanging out? No. This is Hatham. In the low lighting, it was hard for me to tell.
Not Washington.
You seem to think I favor him, but my enemy is a notion, not a nation. It is wrong to compel obedience, whether to the British crown or the Templar cross. And I hope in time the Loyalists will see this too, for they are also victims.
You oppose tyranny, injustice. These are just symptoms. Their true cause is human weakness.
Oh great, a
Why do you
human
think I
nature
keep on
argument.
trying to show you the error of your way.
You have said much, yes, but you have shown me nothing.
Then we'll have to remedy that, then, won't we?
Never mind, Hatham sucks. I hate him.
Sir,
Hello, Connor. What brings you here?
the British have recalled their men in Philadelphia. They march for New York.
Very well.
Hatham, stay away from
I'll
those
move our forces
documents.
to Monmouth. If we can rout them, we'll have finally turned the tide.
And what's this?
Private
Oh,
correspondence.
of course it is. Would you like to know what it says, Connor? It seems your good friend here has just ordered an attack on your village. Although attack might be putting it mildly. Well, tell him, Commander.
We've been receiving reports of Allied natives working with the British. I've asked my men to put a stop to it.
By burning their villages and salting the land, by calling for their extermination, according to this letter. Not the first time either. Tell them what you did 14 years ago.
That was another time. The 7 Years' War.
And so now you see what happens to this great man when under duress. He makes excuses, displaces blame, does a great many things, in fact, except take responsibility.
Enough! Who did what and why must wait. My people come first.
Then let's be off.
No. You and I are finished.
Son,
You think me so soft that by calling me son, I might change my mind? How long did you sit on this information, or am I to believe you discovered it now? My mother's blood may stain another's hands, but Charles Lee is no less a monster, and all he does by your command.
Skana kana dogo.
Dunhagedum, Wase Danica,
Na hoda.
Gwegon Hakrori ne Charles Lee, but Triot the Hona Dohonzonia and Kiawanto, Donogon easy, I say, what is it?
Atsoga tigarungwe.
Haru Zitizat Nigora Denu, Zia Sadet Nyanda the squat Nigoragani, Nixi Ona Garune de, Zinguan Hogarden de,
They got your scar aki.
connecting what you scans, what Konya has in the square, the new stats again, and you start Nigora di Hunto, then what does want ducks out there, Nezungwe da Sumba.
Zadarissa.
Gadorissa on Zahayum. Yawatena, Tatisa Danson, Zigado Headstane, Redun Hagedum, Charles Lee, Monmouth, Wasa the Hajib, Asawana Dumase, Zinahodum Batriot, Deno Yuni, Jurhan Saga, Usagonasete, On Doctangi Gamoderio, Lunudio.
Man, this is sad.
Ngunungwe da Summa, Odiatanum Stadunge.
Iwe ya nawando taingwa ya tanu stadu ge. 어나와서 늘했어 임자다.
Fuck. That is so sad. Ah.
If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it. Already we could generate fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale the size of a world, we lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said then. It is better than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A sixth, an eighth, a tenth, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
It can't be the only key that we need. Ow.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we heard the answer, and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000? More?
Oh.
Might we change the consensus and will the thread away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse. Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First, we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking. And instead began to speak. She called out across time in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We sold everything there. We seem like grasshoppers in our own eyes. Imagine trying to explain a 15-year-old to a grasshopper. They said the will of the gods was unknowable. They meant it. Literally.
Huh.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then
Wow.
it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Charles Lee may have been dismissed, but it does not mean we are safe.
But the commander.
The commander underestimates the threat, and no more time can be wasted trying to convince him otherwise. I must do this on my own.
Do what exactly?
Kill Charles Lee. He hides within Fort George, which is itself surrounded by a militarized district. I cannot hope to infiltrate it directly, so I will go under instead.
Incroyable.
The tunnels leading to the fort have been filled in. While I secure the Admiral's ships, I need you to clear them for me.
And the ships?
When signaled, they will bombard the fort.
I like Lafayette and Putnam a lot. Those are my two favorite revolutionary figures that we've met.
I will slip inside, find Charles Lee, and silence him forever.
Like a few more. Oh, okay, alright. We traded with him a little bit there. We can't keep doing that. Let's hope the Esprit puts in a little work here. Please tell me that's all of them. Cherry Warship streams are a different breed of driving streams, I know.
I am in no condition to fight. Need to stay away from the guards.
Okay, alright.
Where are you, Charles?
Gone.
Hatham.
Come now. You cannot hope to match me, Connor. All your skills, you're still but a boy. With so much left to learn. Give me Lee! Impossible. He is the promise of a better future. A sheep and a shepherd.
He has been dismissed and censured. He can do nothing for you now.
A temporary setback. He will be restored.
Alright.
You act as though you have some right to judge. Declare me and mine wrong for the world. And yet everything I've shown you, all I've said and done, should clearly demonstrate
Yo.
We did not harm your people.
I don't believe you.
Surrender, and I will spare you.
Brave words from a man about to die.
You fare no better.
Even when your kind appears to triumph, still we rise again. And you know why? It's because the Order is born of a realization. We require no creed, no indoctrination by desperate old men. All we need is that the world be as it is. This is why the Templars will never be destroyed.
Oh, I had a second hidden blade. Yo. He doesn't know about it.
Don't think I have any intention of caressing your cheek and saying I was wrong. I will not weep and wonder what might have been. I'm sure you understand. Still, I'm proud of you in a way. You've shown great conviction, strength, courage. All noble qualities. I should have killed you long ago.
We've got a problem. Nathan doesn't have the evidence anymore.
Charles Lee has to have it.
Data. There's more to the story.
We'll find out.
Long have we waited for you to return. You have done as we asked. You have succeeded.
No, I have failed. My people are gone. Chased out by those who I thought would protect them.
It is a trade, a sacrifice, and not in vain. For you have found it.
This?
Now you must hide it, where none shall think to look, and then in time, what once was, shall be, again.
I do not understand.
Nor need you. Only do as we ask. Then you may do as you wish.
my people.
You have
She's clearly using him.
as was your people's purpose, and that matters most.
It is not enough.
It will never be enough. You strive for that which does not exist. Still, you have made a difference, and you will do so again. Remember, you must hide the amulet where none might find it.
He digs them up and puts it with the Davenports. Interesting. Up his ass for 7 years and then he'll give it to his best friend's son. Yeah. Your father was an assassin. He put this precursor medallion up his ass for 7 years. Yeah, that's good. Well, we did it, chat. We did it. Finally. Endgame.
I know where the key is. Then let's go.
Achilles Davenport. So.
Yes. Come. Here, at last. You know our story now. Of how we tried. Of how we failed. All our hopes extinguished. Save one. Your touch. A spark. A spark to save the world.
Wait! Do not touch the pedestal.
Minerva?
You. But how? You left. You destroyed the device.
Did you think there was only one?
What the hell is going on here?
You must not free her.
Free her?
Juno dwells within these walls, awaiting release. I will explain. While we worked to save the world, she sought instead to conquer it. She used our machine to set her plans in motion. Divination through numbers. There is a pattern to existence. To comprehend the calculations is to tame time. This was my focus. And so I built the eye to aid us. But she turned it towards her own ends. When we discovered her treachery, we put a...
Yeah, I knew she was a bad guy.
Then we left. But first we called to you, that you might try again. We thought it would be safe with her gone. Now I see we were deceived. She survived, she endured, and then she began to work. For centuries, Tinia and I walked the world, hoping to rekindle the spark of civilization. We shared what we knew as best we could. We were not the only ones, but for all the power we wrought, still death would claim us. But before it did, I would have one last look to know if we had succeeded.
That's how you're here now?
I had hoped you might find this place and finish our work. But it is too late. You and the Templars have squabbled over our refuse. You have wasted centuries, and so you have lost your chance. You cannot hope to stop the end now, Desmond. Only to survive.
She's lying! Only touch the pedestal and the world will be saved.
Better the world burn than she be loosed upon it.
Is that so? Show him then.
But he will not understand. It is complicated. It is...
Show me.
If you heed Minerva, the sun will have its way. The ground will crack and spit fire into the skies. All the world will burn. But this does not end the world, merely heralds its arrival. Darkness follows. Then you emerge, resolving to lay a foundation that such a tragedy does not befall the world again. You will become a symbol to those who survive. Hope, knowledge, determination. You will inspire them to rebuild, to thrive once more. And as the world heals, so too will humanity. But you are just a man, frail and mortal. You pass from the world, leaving behind only a memory. A legacy. You will be remembered first as a hero, later as a legend, and in time as a god. It is the cruelest fate to have written words that meant well and see them made wicked and unwise. What was meant to encourage life, used instead to justify taking it. And so now you see that what was shall be again. So tell me, how is this better? She would sacrifice you, sacrifice the world, for no other reason than to deny me vindication.
They will enslave your kind, Desmond. Is this not why you fight? Is this not why you came here? To ensure more than just your race's future, but its freedom?
What future? What freedom? Billions dead and the whole cycle begun anew? This world has known nothing but heartache and horror since we left it.
Our gift to them, and you'd see it all returned.
Enough!
We must not do this.
Whatever Juno's planning, however terrible it might seem today, we'll find a way to stop it. But the alternative, what you want, there's no hope there.
If you free her, you'll be destroyed.
It will happen in an instant. There will be no pain.
You mustn't.
It's done, Minerva. The decision's made.
Then the consequences of this mistake are yours to live and to die with.
You need to go. All of you. Now. Get as far away from here as you can.
Come with us. We'll find another way.
There isn't time.
Son.
You know it's true. It's already started. I need to do this now. So go. Go!
It's some sort of global aurora borealis. Never seen anything like this before. Eyewitnesses describe electrical storms and erratic displays of unusual weather. Residents are being asked to remain inside and wait for geological surveys are now reporting seismic activity throughout the Ring of Fire. Northeastern Canada is said to be experiencing the largest on record. Satellites and transformers are failing as the flare increases in intensity. Worldwide reports of blackouts seems to be receding. Residual seismic and volcanic activity is being reported, but nothing approaching earlier levels. Obviously, it will be a while before experts are able to assess the full extent of the damage caused by today's event. But it appears the worst is behind us. We'll be sure to bring you more as this story develops.
It is done. The world is saved. You played your part well, Desmond. But now it's time that I played mine.
Jeez. I think we can skip the... skip the rest of the credits. So Desmond saves the world, but he dies to do it.